Hey, this is Jerry Visca, the publisher of Defyeneurs, and welcome to the Influence Project, one of the most inspiring issues of Defyeneurs MAG that we have ever taken on. And man, are we excited, because today we are live with Kelly Childs of Burlington, entrepreneur, author, and my favorite, lover of life. Welcome, Kelly.
Oh, thank you, Jerry.
You know, Kelly, I'm really excited about the joy that you're spreading and influencing out into the world, not just with me, but with just everybody that seems to come in contact with, all of your amazing work that you're doing. And so I want to kick off this interview with a quote that you share. It goes like this.
Okay.
To thrive optimally, we all need a deep, soulful connection to others to live in a joyful world. I love that. So, Kelly, share with us, why and how do influencers shape our world?
Well, I think that, influencers, they shape our world because we've somehow managed to acquire a special sense, I call it, of bravery, to live our life to what matters most, right deep to our hearts. And I think that then, people end up becoming attracted to that energy, for various reasons, whatever pulls you on your inside, whatever, your energy is being attracted to, you end up, automatically going to those people that just make you feel better, more connected. Maybe they're speaking on your behalf or whatever. And I think that what I do is I try to plant the seeds in people that make them feel alive again and make them connect with that passion. And it is that soulful connection. And when we have that soulful connection with others, that is what is optimal for us to survive and thrive, because we need that sense of community. And I think that I've sort of hit the nail on the head with that with our businesses.
I love that. I love how you share this energy of feeling alive. And let's stay with these businesses. You have some amazing, absolutely, stellar brands and sub-brands. Kelly's Cake Shop, Lettuce Love. I'm totally in love with that name. What is the feeling? Tell me a bit about the feeling of these energies of these amazing businesses that you own.
Well, the energies, the people, they come to me and they say, I've been captivated. You've changed me. I walk in a certain person and I know that I'm coming out a different way. Mm-hmm. And when I started them, really back in 2010, it was called Kind Food. And it was, to me, I just woke up one morning and said, this is what I have to do. It's kind to the body, or kind to your body, kind to the planet, kind to the animals, and just to know that we are just all this one love. And that's how Let Us Love even came to be. The word Let Us Love was a play on words, so it's let us love everybody, but it's also that we love to eat lettuce. and I think that people, I don't settle for mediocrity. And I think that that's what these businesses emulate. It's, I will work a 24-hour day to make sure that the people the next day, from the staff to our customers to everybody and anybody that touches us in some way, profound way, that their lives are shifted. That's kind of my mandate. I
love that. Let us love. I think that's just, these are magical havens that you've created that people are savoring. And, you can feel that even in your, in your voice. It's just fantastic. There's another quote that you share, and it really sums up a lot of, I think, who you really are and how you exist in this world. It goes like this: I want to leave our world in a way that suffers a little less in all that we do. I want to be in a world that is full of vibrant gratitude, love, and divine thoughts. And I do believe we can collectively heal this planet. I think that's amazing. So, Kelly, share with us, what is your intention for influencing others?
That is really my intention. I had a profound meeting yesterday with my girls at the bake shop, and we had 7 managers sitting around on this table area, and trying to drill down as to what really Kelly's Bake Shop, what's our next step, and who we are, and it is about, we all collectively almost said it at the same time, was when customers come in, they're not, I don't even want to call them customers. When guests come in to partake in what we do, we want to leave them sprinkled with some magic, with that fairy dust, with that feeling of all-inclusiveness, and to stop that suffering on the planet. So, there's a domino effect here. When, you touch somebody and you sprinkle them with something that just makes them feel really fantastic about themselves, about their life, about being included, just about eating better and just, loving better. it is contagious. So I think that what we're doing is that it's so amplified as soon as they leave the business that they have become different people. And, you know, some people could think that I'm totally nuts, but it's working. And I do know that we have done something extraordinarily special. And I say we because I could never have done it without anybody and everybody that surrounds me. I'm just so grateful for my life and what I get to do.
It's absolutely beautiful. I love the way you approach the name, you know, refer to customers as guests. I think that's absolutely amazing. You mentioned your team. You know, you're a co-owner in these businesses. Tell me a bit about that.
My little partner in crime. So, you know, Erin, my daughter, she is an extraordinarily pivotal player in my life on so many levels. And I think I've even shared with you before, Jerry, that, you know, she's definitely more of the mother and I'm even more of the daughter at times. You know, we have this yin and yang sort of role, and she's very gifted. She's a natural-born entrepreneur, and I watch her in complete awe with how she's taken the reins and runs these businesses like I actually have never witnessed anybody being able to take control and execute the way that she can. So, and she's become a yogi. She's becoming, you know, this multidimensional, and she always has been, but she's enhancing these multidimensional sort of facets of herself and her life. And I can't help but marvel at her. And what's amazing is that we get to bring this whole mix now. It gets, you know, Kelly's Bake Shop, Let Us Love, even our website, kellyanderin.com. It's all getting amplified more on such a true heightened level. And I don't know, you know, we just live our life so transparently as possible, and we are exactly what you see. I'm just so grateful that I get to do it with Erin every day.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Thank you for sharing that. I just, you know, we really love this energy of the two of you together, and I love seeing your daughter, you know, on your profile as someone that's been influenced by you. So you obviously influence one another, and I love this joy that you're continually emitting in all the work. I want to get into a bit more around this. You talk about personal vibration, and you know, you share here, I believe, our personal vibration is our greatest resource. And there's no doubt that you're vibrating at just phenomenal levels, and you know, you're attracting some incredible people your way. Kelly, what's that change that you wish to influence out in the world?
The change that I really want to see in the world is, I guess, for more so to be I'm going to say the Mother Earth, the whole about having Mother Earth just, I guess, embrace us, and we embrace her on this sort of, you know, a mutual level. She is the most profound thing on this planet, and I don't think that we pay her enough gratitude for what we've been given with this beautiful, vibrant, blue and green, gorgeous ball that we live on. And I think that this, you know, we all have this vibrational frequency and what we connect to and what we don't connect to. And it's automatic, right? You can walk into a room and you can feel vibrationally connected to someone else and maybe not to another person, to another, you know, event. You know, it doesn't really matter. But everything sort of emits its own vibrational frequency. I think that when we all realize that we own this different frequency, this personal vibrational frequency, I think that is what can totally shift us into accepting our life for ours and our very own, and move forward in a totally different sense of joy. That's what stops the suffering, really, when we actually own who we really are.
I love it, Kelly, you know, owning who we are, and I love the way you speak of this Mother Earth, this mutual earth, and this kind of collective ownership. I just think that's absolutely marvelous. What do you desire to see live on?
Well, the energy that I desire to see live on is just something that's just full of love and positivity. I think that, you know, it's accepting of everybody and this non-judgment of just, you know, we all have incredible ideas and we all have these beautiful inherent gifts that we've been given on this planet. And that's really what I want to see live on, is that everyone just lives to their optimal level instead of trying to take each other down and trying to be like somebody else. And I see collectively that when I sort of reach out to people and, you know, you put your arms around them and you actually engage with them and you love them up the way that they need to be loved and heard, it reduces the suffering, instantly when people know that they're not alone. Because we aren't. None of us are. None of us are these sole little, islands floating around, in the middle of the ocean alone. We are not. We are absolutely connected and very divinely so. And so, that's what I would like to see live on, is just this euphoria that, we can go back to almost like a Garden of Eden of beautifulness. The planet has so much potential. And I just hope that we find our way back home.
I love it. You're this beautiful warrior, this conduit, and I love that reference to this being this beautiful warrior and conduit. My last question for you, Kelly, I want to tie it back to Aaron, because I just think, the energy between the two of you is just absolutely inspiring. I want you to think of, years from now, how do you want to be remembered? How do you want Aaron to remember you and the impact that you made on her?
Oh, wow. That's a great one. So I guess what I want Aaron to remember me as, gosh, you're going to get me to start to cry right now, is just this, I guess, the warrior, the one that represents girl power and the magic on this planet, and to never settle for mediocrity, to never, ever have to settle. The world is our oyster. We can shoot for the stars, and we never, ever have to settle. And I think that would instill in her a ton of, strength to, be instilled in her for the rest of her life. I think that would be it.
I love you've got me in tears. Kelly Childs of Burlington, entrepreneur, also Defyeneur, author, and lover of life. It's on pages 28 and 29. I call it, quite literally, Finding Your Joy, because that's exactly what Kelly Childs has done and what she's doing for everyone around her. On behalf of Defyeneurs and everyday people doing extraordinary things, we want to thank you, Kelly, for contributing your amazing and beautiful influence to this issue of Defyeneurs. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jerry. I love you. It's been just an honor. Thank you.